Good evening, world. It's Ivan O'Mara. Hope you guys enjoyed my documentary about Scottish Ivan. I was sick, I know. Ivan, it's so short. I'm sorry, guys, man. Like, it took me like 40 minutes just to edit a 10-minute video, guys. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? One day I promise I will do a long, maybe 50-minute documentary. I'm not going to go any higher than 50 minutes, but I have to really be like in the zone because 50 minutes will take me like 3 hours to edit. But will you ever do a 2 hour one? No, that's too long. It'll take me forever to edit the video. The maximum goal is maybe, I might do maybe one 50-minute documentary. I can talk about maybe, I don't know, Zanus and other stuff with music and everything. But yeah, that's probably the maximum I'm ever going to go for a documentary. There's a reason why all my documentaries are like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because it takes me a long time. The 10-minute documentary that you guys just saw, that took me like 40 minutes to edit, 45 minutes to edit, man. Just a 10-minute video. And the 20-minute video that I made with Aratat and this my Zanus book, that took me like an hour and 25 minutes to edit, 20 minutes to edit, man. It's a lot of work. I don't get paid for this shit. That's why I'm like, yeah, fuck it, it's not worth it. The world acts like I watch myself. I don't get paid for this shit. It's not worth it, obviously. That's why you guys better enjoy these Salvador's White. So, guys, I told you, once I get my laptop, I'm not going to be pumping out videos every day for you guys, man. I'm going to be watching all the movies and shows I want to watch, obviously. And I'll be working on Zanus. I've been taking a break out of Very Unique. Yes, it finally hit me. Yeah, why am I sidetracked working on the romance novel when I should be just finishing up Zanus? I already finished Zanus. Get that done. Hopefully I get accepted for Walford. I can save my money, get it proofread, design my cover, format it. Then after that's done, then I can now work on Their Unique, obviously. Because Their Unique is my second option. Obviously, Zanus is like my main thing. That's my masterpiece that I wrote, and I finished it. I might as well go over volume 3. I'm going to start going over volume 3 tomorrow. I'll do like 5 pages a day going over the last 2 chapters of volume 3. My Zanus book, obviously. Did you make money today, Ivan? Yeah, I made $30 today. So I got like 2 40s and I got a 25 pack of smokes. And tomorrow I have enough. I'm cleaning the showers for $20. So I have enough to get a 25 pack and a 20. So I have enough for tomorrow and I have enough for Wednesday. I have $25 in my bank account. I have enough for Wednesday and Thursday for a 20 pack of smokes. And then Friday I have my cans. I'm only missing one day, Saturday, but I might find more work to do in the house on Saturday, and then Sunday I get paid. But I pray to God someone I didn't use, they bid for a shift. Obviously, they have a shift that they don't want to work, and I can pick up that shift, obviously. But I should get my results next week for welfare. They're gonna either decline me or accept me. I don't know. I hope they accept me, guys. I'm talking to you, welfare Quebec. I need the money. You know the doors are locked on me, guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I worked minimum wage, but I made like $600 every 2 weeks. But like, I have like no money, guys. I need your help. Hopefully, you guys accept me. I'm talking to you, welfare Quebec. I hope you guys accept me, man. I only make like $190 every 2 weeks at Denny's, and that's I only work once a week, guys. That's it. As welfare Quebec knows, I work at Denny's. Yeah, we know you work once a week. Yeah, I work once a week. I only make like my $189 every 2 weeks, guys. Once a week, and that's it. I also have taxes to pay. I owe Revenue Quebec another $250. I owed Revenue Canada, I think, like $400 something dollars, $400 like $60 or something like that. I paid that off, but I found out that I also owe Revenue Quebec another $250, man. I mean, I have to pay them off, man. Because my tax got sabotaged. I believe my tax got sabotaged. I ended up owing the government like $600 in taxes, man. Yeah. You don't want to work. No. I don't mind working. I just don't want to do dishes. See, had I got the McDonald's job, Had I got the McDonald's job or the Cineplex job, I would have been working full time. I never would have went back to welfare. But I quit Coco Frutti because I don't. The work there is just too much. I was too stressed out. It's just too much work. Obviously, and I also have mental issues and I struggle with anxiety. Obviously, I have PGAD. Obviously, which is an arousal disorder. Obviously, where you feel like coming out. Yeah, I have that disorder. And I was overworked, overstressed out. That's why I quit. Coco Frutti was too much work. But I only work once a week. It is because I need the money only once a week. That's why when I decided to go back to welfare, obviously, so I can focus on losing the weight and everything. But I hope welfare bag accepts me. But if welfare bag denies me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact my medical doctor. I'm going to tell them, yeah, I have PGAD. I have arousal disorder, mental problems. Can you write this doctor note and I can send this to welfare bag? That way they can approve me. Yeah, I'll tell my doctor, my medical doctor that. I have two doctors, right? My mental doctor and I have my other doctor for my diabetes. I have two doctors, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. This video will be long, guys. I'll talk for maybe 3 minutes. I'm done. And after this video, I'm gonna watch David Wood and Apostate Prophet. They're gonna talk about Sam Shamoon, obviously. Yeah, I might watch that. Yeah. Yeah. And I gotta understand why Scotch will blow out of the water. Yeah, I even always sign a documentary, man. Like, man, sign us up, man. We'd rather work for you than work for Hollywood. I know, but the chances of all you Hollywood actors being me in these movies not high, man. There's like what, like 10,000, 15,000 working actors in Hollywood, 10 to 20,000 working actors in Hollywood. The chances of that movie's not high, guys. The lucky ones who are chosen, lucky. The ones who are not chosen, I'm sorry, you're going to be left behind in the Hollywood industry. You deserve all you know. Yeah. Yeah. That's how VJ Christ. Yeah, Victoria Justice wants to be a famous movie star with me, man. Well, I mean famous movie star, I mean like being the boss and controlling the money with me. Having all that power. Yeah, I mean, I got duped. I have the keys like you. I'm powerful like you. I want the power control with you. I mean, Victoria Justice has the keys like me. She wants the power and the control with me, obviously, Victoria Justice. She got duped by the families, by the gatekeepers in Hollywood, right? She's fucking stupid. Yeah, I even get me out, but I got duped. I want you to get me out. Victoria Justice knows for me to get her out, I have to pay for that, obviously. As the gatekeeper's owner, and the world will never let me be with her if I don't pay, obviously. No, I mean, either you share with all of us with VJ or you have to pay for that. When you have your boyfriend, husband, wives all to yourself. Yeah, we have those guys all to ourselves, Ivan, but they're not you and VJ. We're envious. We want a piece of all you guys. Of you guys are crazy people, man. You're a mess I made, yeah. Yo, I mean, you have to share with Victoria Justice forever for every generation. I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Yeah, I mean, for every generation, you have to, like, so you want me to share with the whole world, all 8 billion people? Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, if there's gonna be an endless line forever for the world. Because you guys are a mess. You're crazy fucking people. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't let go of the end. We all want a piece of you, VJ. You're so hot, beautiful. We want a piece of you guys. We want you to get a garbage Victoria Justice. We want to destroy a relationship. And she sees how you're not king and queen. You don't get the going boo. You don't stay on forever. Yeah, you thought you could do me. Well, you're not gonna do me. I'd rather wake up one day and have you do like that, man. No way. Sarah. Yeah. I have no choice but to choose the other choice. I know if I choose the other choice, I sell to the gatekeepers and I share with the world. Me and VJ life we destroyed. We're gonna be miserable, and the gatekeepers win the game. I get Victoria Justice garbage and trash. I don't get her all to myself. I don't get her going to be. Me and her are gonna age, and me and VJ will not be king and queen. We're under the gatekeepers in Hollywood, and the gatekeepers are gonna lock the doors on you, Ivan. If you're in Hollywood, you'll be lucky to be worth maybe your 80 million max in Hollywood, Ivan. After maybe 30 years, you're worth maybe $70 million with VJ in Hollywood. When you have the keys, Ivan, the Zane's brand is yours. You don't have to sell the gatekeepers. Those billions are yours. It's not theirs. You have the keys. You did it. You wrote your masterpiece. All they can do is just kill you, but your father's protecting you, Ivan. He's going to resurrect you back to life, a brand new man. You wake up 1 minute later, you get Victoria Justice all spoken all the way to yourself. And what? And the Zane's brand is yours. And you immediately now control the money, man. For the box office, for your movies and your music to your albums, all under you immediately power control, Ivan. The gates don't touch it. I insult the gatekeepers, right? Yeah. Yeah. He's Ivan. That's studio lot's beautiful. That's right here for studio lot. Yeah, BJ. That's my dear for our studio lot. Something beautiful like that. Like golf course, grass at nighttime, the buildings light up. It's beautiful, man. I'm not gonna have that much buildings, but I'm gonna have like a studio lot, something like that. It's a beautiful studio lot, man. Maybe we should all, man. Our game building studio, our main office studio, nice facilities, our visual effects building. Even Pierre Johnson or Mel Gibson will blow away. Man, this is your studio lot. I'm like, yeah, Peter's Ivan, you have a beautiful studio lot here, man. This is nicer than New Line studio lot, Ivan. I know, Peter. And Warner Bros. Studio lot, I know, Peter. It's nicer than Warner Bros. Studio lot, Peter. Yeah. Like, how we blow out the water, yeah. Blow out the water. Some Sarah. Sorry, you might not finish very unique. I told you in my past videos, very unique. I might not finish it, obviously, because it takes a lot. It's a lot of work, man. I already wrote like a 200,000 word fantasy novel. I'm like, yeah, man. If I write very unique, I gotta write another like 130,000 word novel. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. If you dedicate 2 pages a day, Ivan, you'll finish it. But like, very unique is not my main focus. Okay, stop working on their unique Ivan, just get saying this done and go over the last 2 chapters of volume 3 for the dialogue. The book's already done. I just gotta go over the volume 3. That way it's done and you can now save your $2,000 and get it proofread. I'm also gonna get it formatted. I designed my cover, obviously. I'm also gonna have someone design my map. I can pay the guy good. The guy will charge me maybe $350, $400 to design the map. What I'll do is I'll send him the map that I created. Okay, have the map be something like this, but make it like Lord of the Rings. Because this map, even though it's beautiful, it looks a bit cartoonish. I don't like that look. I want it looking more like history, like Lord of the Rings. Got some Sarah? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's fucking beautiful. Yeah, I designed it myself. It's a beautiful map, but it looks a bit cartoonish. That's why I'm gonna redesign it. I don't like that look. It looks too cartoonish. Whereas the Lord of the Rings map feels more like history, right? It feels more like history when you look at the map, right? The Game of Thrones map, it's more professional, obviously. Because I do want to have a map for my book. It's good for a fantasy novel to have a map, obviously. Yeah. What we do first, proofreading, you have to get that done first. And after that, I format it. Once it's proofread, I now format it. And once it's formatted, now I design my cover. And after I design my cover, I'll design my map for my book, obviously. So, Sarah? Yeah. Will you go to Coco Fruity? Yeah, I will. When I get my first, if I do get accepted for Welfare Quebec, let's say next week I get the news I'm accepted. When I get my first check, I'll probably do a vlog at Coco Fruity, maybe, perhaps. I might do a vlog there. Eat there for maybe 40 minutes. Do a 45-minute vlog there. I'll eat at Coco Fruity. Say hi to the boss and everything, and I'll eat there. They have amazing breakfast, Coco Fruity. Their lunch is not the greatest. They have pretty good lunch, but their breakfast, Coco Fruity, is the best in them, man. They have amazing breakfast. But Dinty's has a better lunch. But Coco Fruity hands down has a better breakfast than Dinty's, obviously. For breakfast, Coco Fruity is better. For lunch, Dinty's is obviously better than Coco Fruity, right? You have way more options. They have better lunch options at Dinty's, obviously, right? Yeah. Snowing, man. That's why they wanted me to rake. Today I did not clean the showers because they wanted me to rake. My stepfather kept grilling me, but he told me, Ivan, I'll pay you for it. And I ended up raking the backyard and the front yard. It took me like an hour and like 45, 50 minutes to do that, man. And I raked it just before the snow started piling up on the grass. He gave me $20 for it. And my stepmother gave me like $12. So I was able to get my 25 pack of smokes in my 240s. And I saved like $7. Before I get $20, I have enough money to get my 20 pack and my 25 pack of smokes. And I have enough for Monday, Tuesday, and I also have enough for Friday too because I have my cans. I have a big bag of cans, which is enough for a pack of smokes, obviously. That's why I always save my cans. Just in case I run out of money, I can get my smokes, obviously. So if I don't have a smoke, I get depressed. I get very depressed, obviously. Yeah. I get depressed when I don't have to. I need the smokes to relieve some of that stress off me, man. Yeah, man. The game, the Protector One game, the anxiety with the keys. Obviously, it's very annoying. And me having to save my wife, and it's stressing shit. That's why I smoke, obviously. Had you guys not set me, BJ, I never would have been a smoker. Obviously. Yeah. When you made your video with your youngest brother, were you a smoker? But at that time, yeah, I was. 2018, I was smoking. I was already a smoker. All the videos you see in 2018 and late 2017, I was a smoker. But all the videos before that, I was not a smoker back then. So I talk about Curly Ray, my novel, obviously, me growing my beard, me getting smashed in the face with a beer bottle when I told that story. I was not a smoker back then. I didn't smoke because I didn't know about the game. I mean, I was lost. Back then, all I spent my money on was like junk food and like movies and beer. I drank a beer here and there, but I wasn't a smoker back then. In late 20, right before I went to college at Heritage, that's when I started smoking. And ever since then, I've been smoking since late 2017. August 2017 is when I started smoking consistently. And ever since then, I've been addicted to smokes and I've been smoking, honestly. I've been smoking for almost, 7 years straight. That's why a couple of days ago, when my chest had a major pain. I felt this major pain in my chest for 3 days, but the pain went away now. I don't feel the pain anymore. The pain went away, obviously, in my chest. Yeah. That's why BJ cries. Yeah, Victoria Justice doesn't want to miss out on life, man. Yeah, she knows the deal I'm signing with Amazon is a mega deal, man. I have the keys, man. And Vija has the keys too, but she got duped. That's why she wants me to get her out of Hollywood. Because her keys are useless and she got duped by the gatekeepers. Because I did not get duped by the gatekeepers. I may be poor, but my keys are worth a lot. I did not get duped by the gatekeepers. As the Amazon deal for the Zanis brand is I don't know, a 40 billion deal, man. How much money do you think you'll make off the Zanis brand? Anywhere from maybe $50 to $100 billion around that maybe you're gonna make. Maybe 60 billion, 70 billion, 80 billion, even 100 billion. It's a huge deal. That's like VJ wants me to carry on because she wants a piece of that, obviously. Yeah, man, I have the keys too. I know if I had the power control, if we sign that deal with Amazon for the movie merchant game I got from Sony, that's like a 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 million deal. I want to make that money with you. I to be a famous movie star. Dude, yeah. There's nothing cooler than being a famous movie star. Obviously, being featured in magazines and everything, and you're making all that money, man. You're tens of billions, man, off your brand, dude. We just brands, man. That's why she wants a piece of that, obviously. She wants to power control me. She wants me to get her out. She got duped because you're just stupid. They also have the speaking video, right? The speaking video for me and VJ is like a 50 to 80, $100 million deal for speaking, man. Probably not 100, maybe 80, $70 million deal for speaking alone. Like 40, 50, 70 million in speaking. Like me and VJ speaking video is huge. We speak at 80 places, we're going to make like our 60, $70 million in speaking, man. That excludes the already mega deal we already signed with Amazon for the movie merchant. Microsoft is only for the game, man. So me and VJ have like 3 different contracts. We have the Microsoft and Sony deal for the game. He's Ivan, you want to make a game? Yeah, you want to grab the game? Ivan, sign me up. I want to be part of that game with you. That's fucking cool, Ivan. Yeah, especially for the Gray Escape. You play as me and VJ, that's fucking cool. And we have the Amazon deal for the 4K Blu-ray movie and the merchandise. And we also have the speaking deal, which is like a 50, 60, $70 million deal. It's a huge deal, man. It's a massive deal. That's why VJ wants me to get her out. She wants to make all that money with me and be cool with me, obviously. Yeah. That's why you're very jealous of Hollywood actors. Yeah, that's why I'm very jealous of Hollywood actors, because even though these Hollywood actors sign mega deals, like Keanu Reeves signed a mega $200 million deal, it's peanuts compared to me and VJ's contract. That's my point, right? Me and VJ are making our tens of billions off our brands, man. Obviously. So me and VJ make $40 billion off the Great Escape. You compare $40 billion to the 200, I don't know, $50 million that Keanu Reeves is making. It's pocket change. Guys, I'm sorry. That's why I'm very generous, obviously. But if the actors' agents get greedy, I'm not paying them more money. As Keanu Reeves, $200 million is around the range of what Keanu Reeves is worth. I'm not going to pay me more money than that, man. Yeah. His agent might want $300 million. I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves is not worth it. He gets $140. And watch out for Will Smith too, Ivan, and Dwayne Johnson. Those guys are greedy pigs. For the him that movie, Will Smith might want $300 million. I'm like, no, Will, you're not worth that, man. You get $140. That's good enough for you. And you might get angry. I'm like, well, if you're angry, go work in Hollywood and make less money if you don't like my offer. You don't make this in Hollywood world. Because Will's a greedy pig. And Dwayne Johnson's even a greedier pig. Because he's bigger than Will Smith. He might want maybe $500 million. I'm like, no. Oh, even this is Dwayne Johnson. Do you know how big this guy is? I'm like, guys, don't play that game with me. Dwayne Johnson may be big in Hollywood, but he's not me and VJ, man. I'm not going to have him do that, man. No, man. Dwayne Johnson, I'll pay him like $330 million. The film profits for the battle. I'll have him compete with Will Smith for the captain of the boat, right? Yeah. That's a sick move for that. Obviously. Yeah. And for the Great Escape, I'll have Denzel Washington and Matt Damon. Denzel Washington, Ben Affleck, and Robert Downey Jr. compete for the big boss. But Ben Affleck's my first choice. I'm most likely end up choosing him. I might choose Denzel Washington or maybe Robert Downey Jr. for the big boss for the Great Escape. Once again, watch out for those greedy pigs too, Ivan. They're greedy animals. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is only making $100 million for the Avengers movies. I believe for Doomsday, he's making $100 million, and then for Secret Wars, he's making another $100 million, or he's making $100 million for the 2 movies. I don't know. But Robert Downey Jr. is making more than what he's even making for his Avengers contract, obviously. Because I'm paying him more, obviously, right now. If I choose him, right? So Ivan, no Hollywood actors in your movie will be the main character. No. Me and VJ are always the leads of the movie. Well, except for Zayas. Zayas, I'm the lead. VJ is a supporting character. She's a major character, but she's not the lead. But after that, me and VJ are the leads for all our movies, but all the Hollywood actors are supporting major roles. They're major roles, but they're not the main characters. They're not the leads. They're supporting characters in the movie. obviously. So they still get their time to shine, obviously, the supporting characters. But they're not the leads, that's my point, right? Me and VJ are the leads, obviously. To protect my investment, me and VJ have to be the leads of the face of the movie to protect our investment. Otherwise, if we're not the face of the movie won't make as much money, obviously. Well, as long as we're in the movie will make money, but if we're not the leads, the Hollywood actors do not have the box office draws that me and VJ have. Me and VJ are special, we're God, we have the keys. It's easy billions. The Hollywood actors don't have that kind of box office draw and power that me and VJ have. They don't have the keys. And they're not as what? They're not as valuable to the world compared to me and VJ. Me and VJ are much more valuable to the world than those guys. They're pretty and small compared to us, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, Keanu Reeves is a separate deal. Yeah, he will. He doesn't make that in Hollywood, man. He made that for the majors, but after the majors, Keanu Reeves never made that kind of money, man. Yo, I peak at like 15, 20 million Hollywood. I might get maybe 20 million in royalties, 50 million in royalties. Yes, Keanu, I signed into a $12 million deal. That's enough. But his agent might want maybe 40 million of the game profits. I'm like, no, I'm not paying Keanu Reeves. I'm not going to overpay him and have him do me, man. $200 million is enough for him. That's like 55 million is American money. That's a lot of money. Keanu Reeves is walking with like 80 million in his bank after taxes. As agents cut. He's $80 million richer. Yeah, $80 million is a lot of money, but it's not like the billions you are making. I know Keanu Reeves, but if you think about the amount of money me and are making, you're gonna feel like shit. Just know that I gave you a good deal and you're getting paid. You're not getting paid the kind of money me and are making, but we're making way more than you because we're much bigger than you guys, and we're the boss. You're not. Obviously, I'm not gonna have you do like that, Samsara. Simon Blythe, it's a deal. He signs that mega contract. You get the news, Keanu Reeves signs a mega $12 million deal for the Grayscape. All the actors like, holy shit, man, Keanu Reeves signed a mega deal, man. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck signed a mega deal. He had like a $137 million deal, man. He signed mega deals, man. Huge deal, man, yeah. And comes with perks, too. Yeah, you're very generous. Yes, I am. I'm very generous because I know me and VJ are going to make so much money, so it doesn't hurt to make sure these guys get paid. But if they get greedy, they want more money. Their agents want more money, a bigger piece of the pie. I'm not paying these guys a bigger chunk of the pie. Because what I'm paying them is good enough. They don't make this knowledge where they go. That's why they're all going to beg, Ivan, man, please, man, can I be in your next movie? I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the romance story with Cage Atkins and Dana. I want to be in that romance story. I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the movie at all. You're not good for the movies. I'm sorry, yeah. They're not going to want to go back to Hollywood because they know Hollywood can't pay them that. Can't afford to pay them that. But yeah, I made so much money for Ivan's movie, and Ivan's coming blows out of the water. I was the main event with him. I'm world famous now, and that was the greatest moment of my career. All the Hollywood actors will say the greatest moment of their career was working for Sky Entertainment and being in an Ivan Media movie and experience that glory and fame with them, and that's going to be their greatest memory in their career. Even Keanu Reeves will tell me, yeah, Ivan, even though I love working on it, because I know Keanu Reeves' favorite moment in his career was probably working on The Matrix, because The Matrix is what opened the doors for him for his career, right? As Keanu Reeves wasn't that big before he did The Matrix. He was an A-list actor, but he wasn't that big. And once he did The Matrix, that like his career skyrocketed and he became a huge A-list actor. As Keanu Reeves made his $200+ million for The Matrix, obviously. They'll even tell me, yeah, Ivan, I had much more fun working on the Grayscape than I did The Matrix. Well, tell me that, yeah, Ivan, I had more fun working on your Grayscape than The Matrix, Ivan. Because you experienced that world fame with me, that world buzz with me, right? Yeah. What bothers me, BJ, obviously. But after the movie's done, guys, you're gonna go back to Hollywood and be like, yeah, you get what you deserve. Don't even sit down. The hell you want, I'm not gonna be signing you, man. Yeah, and I give you your freedom too. You get to make all that money, have all those nice perks, be world famous, trending with me wherever you go, and wherever you go, you're trending. And I give you your freedom. You don't have to do anything because I'm a clean businessman. I'm not dirty, honestly, like the gatekeepers. Yeah. 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 Will it take getting used to being rich? Yeah, it will. It'll take me a good maybe year to getting used to being rich and being a multi-billionaire. 'Cause I've been poor my whole life. That's why when I get that check, I'm gonna cry, man. I get like, I don't know, my 19, 23 billionaire check, and I cry. I break down in tears. Because I know what hell I wanted just to make this money, and I saved my wife too, man. And it'll take getting used to being rich, obviously. Paying bills, I never really paid any bills in my life, right? The only thing I pay now is my medication, my insurance, and my phone bill. So that's not really paying bills. Paying bills is when you have like a mortgage or like you buy a house, you have car payments. Because I'm not a multi-billionaire, I don't have to worry about being behind on my car payments and my house payments. Everything is paid off. Well, my cars I'll be leasing, but I can easily afford to pay my monthly car bills with VJ or high-end cars. The $1 billion house will be paid off as I'm building it cash. I'm not putting a mortgage on my house. I'm going to build it cash. So the house is all paid off. Everything's paid off. The yacht's paid off. The jets are all paid off. As me and VJ are going to be buying it cash, man. All paid off. Obviously, everything is easier for me and VJ because I made the billions on my book. Me and VJ don't have to worry about being behind in our payments. Obviously, everything is all pocket changed once we can afford whatever we want, whatever we need to pay for. Sarah. Yeah, Ivan, your house. Yeah, my $1 billion house will be paid off as I'm building it. I'm building it. I'm paying it off cash. My yachts, my jets, all paid off. Obviously, building the Skyvers Entertainment Studio lot all paid off. As me and VJ are going to be putting our money into it. We're going to be paying for it ourselves. It's all paid off. The only thing me and VJ have to pay is like gas, utilities, food, internet, phone bills. That's all pocket change. Food is pocket change. The car payments is pocket change. Because I'm going to lease my cars. I'm going to tell VJ to lease your cars too. As I recommend VJ, you lease the cars, don't buy it. If you buy the car after 7 years, you want to get another car, and after that, you're no longer driving that car, and now you either have to sell or get rid of it. That's why the best thing to do is just lease it for maybe 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Once the lease agreement's up, you can get a better model or get another car. That's why leasing is better, obviously. But the Bugatti I can't lease. Bugattis you can't lease those. Those are special cars, rare cars around the world. Those cars you have to build or buy. You have to buy it, obviously. I do want to get a Bugatti down the road, obviously. My dream cars right now is a winter Jeep, a Porsche, and a Ferrari. I don't know what car VJ likes. I don't know what car she likes. We'll see what happens, obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah, that's why she cries, because she wants to let me. Yeah, but I want to get those high-end cars with you. I want to get the jet, and the yachts, and build that beautiful woman house with you. And get nice clothes with you. Yeah, go out to dinner and bars and restaurants and clubs, events, travel around the world, stay at the best suites. Yeah, she wants to do all that. I mean, that's why she's crazy, obviously. And she dreams of those moments with Ivan too. As those guys in Holler are not VJ's real baby. Don't forget that, right? They're not VJ's real baby. I'm VJ's real baby. As Victoria Justice, I don't need to be rude, guys. All you guys in Holler, she doesn't really care that much about you guys, right? She has feelings for you, but she doesn't really care about you guys. The fact that she's seen multiple guys at the same time, that's how you know Victoria Justice doesn't really care about those guys in Hollywood. Oh, I don't really care about those guys. They're not my old baby, and they're garbage and trash. Yeah, they're garbage and trash. And they're not meant for her. That's why her spirit runs away. And you know what I'm saying? Don't hate them, guys. I'm saying. And when VJ hooks up with those guys, nothing happens. Nothing happens to VJ. VJ doesn't get the glowing beauty because they're not meant for her. But when she hooks up with me, when she's fresh, we get the link and we get to go with because we're meant for each other. These men are not meant for each other. These women around the world aren't meant for me either. Because you guys are all X and me and VJ are not from here. We're from the heavens. That's why we're meant for each other. Yeah, we know it, Ivan. Yeah, you guys know why you see hell. Because you're not meant for me. I'm from a different place, man. I'm from the heavens. You guys are from this dumpster here, Earth. I'm from the heavens. VJ is my wife from the heavens. That's why she's meant for me. And she sees it like you guys are not meant for me. You know that, but you let your everything over because they're so beautiful. And we see how they have to pay because you guys let your selfish envy take over. You think what? You guys deserve to control our relationship because you're psychopaths, obviously. That's why I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. So I'm sorry. No, I'm saying, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's what Scott's doing with Law of the Water, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, camera. What do you think will be the most fun when you and VJ go shopping? That's tough. I think the most exciting thing will probably be the house. The house and Sky's entertainment. Building the Sula is probably the most excitement, obviously. Building the $1 billion house, that's gonna be fun. We talked to the architects of Vancouver and they build the house the way we just want it. I'm like, yeah, can you guys build it like Incredibles? Yeah, even with $1 billion, you can easily build like Incredibles. You want to put $1 billion towards your house, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, like, holy shit. That's like Incredibles 1, Ivan. Yeah, that's unheard of. Unheard of, yeah. Obviously. Buying the clothes will be nice too, but the most exciting will probably be building the Sky Source stew lot and building the house, the $1 billion house, and also going on vacations. That's probably gonna be really fun. But going clothes shopping is fun too. Buying the jets and the yacht, that's fun too. Obviously, the cars, that's fun too. Obviously, but I mean, yeah, that's gonna be regional living life. Anyways, guys, here's where I'm guys with the show. Sorry, man, I'm saying on peace on him, and peace out, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show with my America. Don't hate him, son. Peace.